Hey guys, it's Tony here. Today I'm going to be answering the question, how bullish is Bitcoin? This is going to be really important. I'm going to be measuring the bullish and the bearish sides, combining them together and see how bullish is Bitcoin. And boy, does this look very interesting. So watch till the end and let's go straight into the charts. So let's first talk about the bullish scenario. Like Bitcoin, it fell a lot, but since we fell so much, everybody's bullish right now. But we can't have bullish scenarios without some bearish things, and vice versa. So we do have some bearish stuff. But let's first talk about the bullish stuff. Because, first, we fell down a lot. We fell down 43%. Any farther, and we're almost going to reach my maximum, how much I say in a healthy correction we can have percentage dump. We usually fall between 25 to 45%. We have already fallen 43. So that already seems like we're already reaching the end because we are reaching how much we usually fall in a healthy correction. Number two, actually, we reached an interesting point. We reached a support level. You know that Bitcoin came down to $39,500. And that is actually a huge support level. Not only is it a huge support level because we tap it a lot, and we tap as support, like right over here, and we tap as support right over here, rejection, resistance, a lot of resistance, some support. But we also have a higher low. Right over here, we had a previous higher low that actually took us all the way to $69,000. And after that, we dumped. But we had this higher low. And any lower that will make this Bitcoin chart right now where we're doing this dump, it will become a lower low, which is really bad because that will mean that we're going to be making a downwards trend. We're going to be making lower lows and lower highs. We could be making something bad. And so since we stopped right here, that is kind of bullish. But then we come to the big guns. We come to the big boys. Look at this. We have a huge indicator right now going on with Bitcoin, and this honestly is looking amazing for Bitcoin. We have this falling wedge, and Ethereum also has it, but Bitcoin has a really amazing one. The only thing that we had breaking out was this wick, and then we officially just instantly came back in. And so this indicator, this triangle, it looks amazing. And this triangle is bullish. It's a falling wedge. The target of triangles like these, falling wedges, are about to their top. And so we could technically be coming to our target of $69,000. But this is not all. This could be a bullish pennant. If we calculate our target like this, because that's how we calculate bullish pennants, and you calculate, let's just say we break out right now, then you can see that our target is about $78,000, $79,000, meaning that we could reach all the way to like $80,000 or $79,000 because of this bull flag. So that honestly is very bullish. Since we are inside of this, we're tapping the top, we could technically break up. We just have to stay above this support level. That is looking very bullish. But Mikey's just say, what if we break below this triangle? Well, this is where a fractal comes in. We do have a fractal. We did practically the same exact thing right over here. If I drag a line like this, this was our support, the same support that we're having right over here. And we practically did the same exact pattern. That honestly is a bearish pattern in my opinion, but there is something that happened. Look at this. If you guys notice this pattern, well, great, because this is the head and shoulders pattern. And we did something really similar. You might be saying, why are you saying this in the bullish part? Well, look what Bitcoin did as soon as it made the right shoulder. It just pumped up. And so, Bitcoin making this right shoulder, this could be the end. We could, in fact, pump up. I believe we are somewhere like in this moment right over here, where we could fall down, where we just fell, and now we have some kind of small pump up before a last retest before pumping up. So right now, even if we count this indicator as wrong, we have this whole entire fractal, this whole entire history showing that Bitcoin practically did the same exact thing with this head and shoulders, tapping the bottom and then pumping up, also making a double bottom. And if we make a double bottom, that will be amazing. So whatever Bitcoin does right now is actually going to be really good, because if we right now pump up, well, we're going to be making this indicator. We're going to be making this falling wedge, this bullish pennant. If right now fall down and count this inaccurate or start going sideways, then this could be something like the fractal, and we could be making like this. The only bad thing is where the bearish stuff comes in. If I hide all of these head and shoulders humps right over here real quick, you guys can start looking at the bearish stuff. And that is if we right now fall and we fall through this level. It's 39,500. That level is a really big support level. Like I said already, it's our previous higher low. And if we break below, one, we're going to invalidate this falling wedge. Two, we're going to break through this huge massive support. And three, we're going to make this fractal invalid. We're just going to basically break all our bullish support, and that's going to be all gone. We're really close to breaking that. But since this is such a big strong support, it's going to be really hard. But if we break below this support level really soon, then we will actually make something even worse. You see, remember this head and shoulders that I literally just talked about? Well, then we're going to just break down and reach the target of the head and shoulders, and that is going to be very bad for Bitcoin. So right now, we must stay above this level. And this is where the last bearish thing comes in. We have the monthly EMA ribbon, the weekly EMA ribbon, I mean. Look at this. If I hide all the indicators right now, you guys can see that we are below the weekly EMA ribbon. And we are right now tapping and trying to break through. And you guys know that this EMA ribbon is what matters if we're in a bull market or a bear market. Let me just zoom out real quick and show you guys how easy it is to tell if we're in a bull market or a bear market. Look, I turned on logs so it looks a little bit different, but trust me, this is all the same. Whenever we fall down, we tap support off of this level, and vice versa. In a bear market, we tap a resistance. You guys can see that we tap and we're in a bull market until we actually break the EMA ribbon. Same thing when we're in a bear market. We tap the EMA ribbon as resistance until we actually break it. Then we keep tapping it when we fall, and we keep getting support until we break it again. And then we have this whole entire weird jumble, but after that we break above it and we start a bull market again. And even if we break below, just for a little tiny bit, just see what's below, as long as we do not get a rejection point, we are fine, and that is what's happening right now. We could in fact be getting a rejection point. Remember, if I go back to my 4-hourly time frame, you guys can see that we're inside of this falling wedge, and this falling wedge is actually acting as resistance. And so right now, if we get rejected and start falling down, then if I go back on the weekly time frame, you guys can see that this bar, this will start falling down, meaning that we could technically be seeing a rejection period. And this bar ends in 3 days. So we have 3 days to decide, will we close above or below the EMA ribbon? And that is what Bitcoin has to do. It has to close above the EMA ribbon. All it has to do is just go up a couple thousand. If it goes inside of this EMA ribbon, it can be saved. It's going to go up. And by the way, this is the same thing that happened right over here. We also had a fractal. We came below the EMA ribbon and came back above. If we do the same exact thing, great. If we get rejected, then that will be really bad. So to answer the question, how bullish is Bitcoin? It is fairly bullish. We have a bunch of these indicators. But if we do not get above this EMA ribbon, if we get rejected, then that will be really bad, and that could cause me to be bearish on Bitcoin. So far, bullish. If we do get rejected, then we could fall down. What matters is for us to break above. So watch the EMA ribbon. But remember, if we break below and we start falling down, remember the BLX chart and how it is a great buy when we're in the green band. And if we start falling, guys, and we fall like to 20,000 or something, which probably not gonna do, then buy in, because whenever we're in the green band, that's an amazing time to buy. So even if we start falling, amazing time to buy. If we start rising, just hodl. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little update. If you did, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to click that post notification bell. I'll see you guys next video. Bye!